Have you ever dreamt of stumbling upon a fortune so vast it could change your life overnight? Imagine the possibilities, the dreams you could fulfill, and the world you could explore. But here's the question that gets us thinking. Would that mountain of money truly bring you the happiness you seek, or would it lead you on a journey for something far more precious? Look into this conversation with us, share your thoughts, and let's unravel the true value of wealth together. What's your take on the pursuit of happiness in the shadow of affluence, defining wealth more than just money? But what is wealth? Is it merely the accumulation of money, or does it encompass something broader, deeper, and far more complex? To understand wealth, we must look beyond the numbers in a bank account and consider the riches that life offers in various forms. Wealth can be found in the health that allows us to enjoy each day, the knowledge that empowers us to grow, the relationships that provide us with support and joy, and the time to pursue our passions and interests. Imagine a world where wealth is measured not by the size of one's estate, but by the quality of one's experiences, the depth of their relationships, and the breadth of their knowledge. In this world, a wealthy individual is not just someone who can afford the finest luxuries, but someone who lives a rich and fulfilling life, enriched by meaningful connections and personal achievements. Yet in our society, the conventional measure of wealth remains tied to financial assets and material possessions. This narrow view can sometimes obscure the true essence of wealth, leading us down a path of endless accumulation, where the quest for more can overshadow the value of what we already have. It prompts us to ask ourselves, what are we truly seeking in our pursuit of wealth? Is it happiness, security, or perhaps something more elusive? As we look into the stories of sudden wealth, the psychology behind our impressions of money, and the ethical dilemmas it presents, we begin to unravel the complex tapestry of wealth. It's a journey that invites us to reflect on our values, question our motives, and consider the legacy we wish to leave behind. In the next sections, we will explore these themes further, examining how sudden fortunes have changed lives, the psychological impact of wealth, and the responsibilities it brings. Join us as we navigate the fascinating world of wealth, where every dollar tells a story, and every story reveals a truth about who we are and what we cherish most. Stories of sudden wealth. Imagine the scenario where life changes in the blink of an eye due to a significant financial windfall. Such moments, while seemingly dreamlike, carry with them a complex array of decisions, emotions, and transformations. The experience of sudden wealth is not merely about the financial gain, but about the profound life changes that accompany it. It forces a reevaluation of one's life, priorities, and the very definition of happiness and fulfillment. The euphoria of financial abundance often gives way to the realization of its weighty responsibilities and the challenges of navigating relationships and expectations that shift with newfound wealth. The psychology behind the impression. Our fascination with wealth and the impressions it leaves on us stem from deep psychological roots. Wealth, in its essence, symbolizes success, achievement, and the possibility of unlocking doors to desires and dreams previously deemed unreachable. This symbolism is potent, stirring a mix of admiration, aspiration, and, at times, envy within us. It reflects our deep-seated desires for security, comfort, and the freedom to live life on our terms. Yet our reactions to wealth are also a mirror to our values and beliefs, revealing our perspectives on success, fairness, and the moral questions surrounding the accumulation of wealth. The psychology of wealth and its impressions invites us to introspect on our values, challenging us to consider what we deem most important in life and how we define true success and fulfillment. As we look into the narrative of wealth, we transition from personal and psychological reflections to the ethical landscape that surrounds the accumulation and distribution of wealth. This segment will explore the ethical dilemmas inherent in wealth and its relationship with happiness, broadening our understanding of wealth's role within society and its impact on individual well-being. The ethical dilemma of wealth. The accumulation of wealth, while often celebrated as a marker of success, brings with it ethical considerations that compel us to question the very fabric of our societal structures. Wealth, in its abundance, highlights the stark disparities between the affluent and the less fortunate, raising profound questions about equity, justice, and the distribution of resources. It challenges us to consider the means through which wealth is acquired, the responsibilities that accompany it, and the impact of our pursuit of wealth on the world around us. In this complex landscape, ethical dilemmas emerge at the intersection of wealth and morality. How should wealth be distributed in a just society? What responsibilities do the wealthy have toward those less fortunate? These questions are not new, but they are increasingly pertinent in a world where the gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen. The ethical considerations surrounding wealth urge us to reflect on our collective values and the kind of world we wish to create. Wealth and happiness, the correlation. The pursuit of wealth is often driven by the belief that financial abundance brings happiness. Yet, the correlation between wealth and happiness is more nuanced than it appears. Research and anecdotal evidence suggest that beyond a certain point, additional wealth contributes little to our overall well-being. This phenomenon, known as the diminishing returns of wealth, points to a fundamental truth about human happiness. It is not solely dependent on material success. The relationship between wealth and happiness invites us to explore what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. It challenges the notion that happiness can be purchased or that it increases linearly with one's bank account. Instead, happiness is found in the richness of our relationships, the pursuit of our passions, and the fulfillment of our potential. This understanding encourages a shift in perspective, from valuing wealth as an end goal to appreciating it as a means to facilitate experiences and connections that contribute to a meaningful life. We continue our journey through the narrative of wealth. These sections aim to weave together the ethical questions surrounding wealth accumulation and its nuanced relationship with happiness. By exploring these themes, the script maintains its coherence and storytelling flow, inviting viewers to engage in a deeper reflection on the role of wealth in society and its true value in contributing to human fulfillment and happiness. The responsibilities of wealth. With great wealth comes great responsibility. This timeless adage underscores a fundamental truth about the nature of financial abundance. Wealth is not merely a personal asset, but a resource that has the potential to impact lives, communities, and the planet. The responsibilities of wealth extend beyond self-interest. They encompass philanthropy, ethical stewardship, and the duty to contribute positively to the societal fabric. The role of the wealthy in society is a topic of much debate, but there is a growing consensus that wealth should be leveraged for the greater good. Philanthropy, when executed with thoughtfulness and commitment, can address systemic challenges, foster innovation, and provide opportunities to those in need. Ethical stewardship of wealth calls for mindful investment strategies that consider the long-term welfare of the environment and global economy. The responsibility of wealth, therefore, is not just about charitable giving, but about making decisions that reflect a commitment to sustainable and equitable growth. Mismanagement of wealth, a cautionary tale. While the potential of wealth to enact positive change is immense, the tales of its mismanagement serve as a sobering reminder of its volatility. Wealth, when not managed with wisdom and prudence, can dissipate as swiftly as it was accrued. The stories of fortunes lost to reckless spending, poor investment choices, or a lack of financial literacy are all too common. These cautionary tales highlight the importance of financial education and the need for a disciplined approach to wealth management. The mismanagement of wealth not only affects the individual, but can have ripple effects on families and communities. It underscores the necessity for a solid foundation in financial literacy, an understanding of the value of long-term planning, and the importance of seeking professional advice. The lessons learned from these stories are clear. Wealth, to be preserved and grown, requires respect, knowledge, and a judicious approach. When we look into the narrative of wealth, these sections bridge the conversation from the ethical implications and personal fulfillment associated with wealth to the practical responsibilities and challenges it presents. By examining the duties that accompany wealth and the consequences of its mismanagement, the script continues to engage viewers in a comprehensive reflection on the complexities of financial abundance. This approach ensures continuity and coherence, maintaining the storytelling flow and simplicity in language established in the earlier sections. The Pursuit of Wealth, a personal journey. The pursuit of wealth is a deeply personal journey, shaped by individual values, aspirations, and circumstances. It is a path fraught with challenges and opportunities, requiring introspection and decision-making that aligns with one's deepest truths. This journey asks us to consider not only our financial goals, but also the kind of life we wish to lead and the legacy we hope to leave behind. In reflecting on our pursuit of wealth, we must ask ourselves, what motivates our quest for financial abundance? Is it the desire for security, the pursuit of happiness, or the drive to achieve and provide for our loved ones? Understanding these motivations can illuminate the path forward, helping us to navigate the complexities of wealth with purpose and intention. This personal journey is also an opportunity to redefine our relationship with money. Instead of viewing wealth solely as a measure of success, we can see it as a tool to create meaningful experiences, foster connections, and make a positive impact in the world. By aligning our financial aspirations with our values, we can pursue wealth in a way that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. Conclusion. As our journey with Alex comes to a close, we're reminded of the complex tapestry that wealth weaves into the fabric of our lives. It's a tale not just of financial riches, but of the deeper treasures that lie in the connections we foster, the growth we undergo, and the legacy we build. Now, we turn the conversation over to you. How do you perceive the true value of wealth? Have you experienced or witnessed a transformation that reshaped the understanding of happiness and fulfillment? Share your stories, insights, and reflections in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation, exploring together the myriad ways in which the pursuit of wealth impacts our lives, our relationships, and our quest for meaning.